basically what he said, the core fundamental theory for economics, micro and macro, is rational choice theory. People will do the rational thing consistently over time. All of us that have done sales know that's not true. Even if the product is good for someone, they're not necessarily going to buy. And in fact, they might not buy because it's good for them. Right? How do we make sure that the people we love, that we'd like to talk to, get everything they need and more? Kind of like Parm's doing with Ed, even more than, what's asked, because, it's genuine, like it's a relationship. It matters. It's past transactional. And you can help transform their business, transform the industry, transform kind of everything that's going on in the market. I think you have to think about money like a resource. Like imagine it's like a GPU or a CPU or a brick. They're not really thinking about it like most people think about it. It's just like, well, how do you give them more bricks? How do you give them more gold? How do you give them more whatever? And so if you're like, hey, this guy wants more gold, I should get him more gold later, because if I give him gold now, I give him gold later, that's not an evil person. Or bricks or cobalt or whatever. But then when it comes to money, this moral frame kind of comes into play at times. So system one is your habits, your patterns, things that you do unconsciously, right? That feedback loop system, you do it unconsciously. That's fine. System two changes what happens in system one. It changes the activities. It changes the routines. It changes different things that you do on a daily basis. The messaging, yes. System two changes system one. So when you change your focus and you kind of change how you approach your patterns, which patterns you pick to install and grow into, the outcomes change. And I think that's why the outcomes should be changing the patterns more than changing just the outcomes, building the system that guarantees the outcomes versus getting to the outcomes.